Hey YouTube, Doug Wallman. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing of a book. Now, usually people don't do that, but I'm going to. I recently discovered an author by the name, or a poet by the name of Mary Oliver. A friend of mine, kind of an acquaintance really, Leighton Howerton, made a Facebook post. He had an excerpt from her book, and it kind of floored me. And he told me it was from the book Redbird, but he also kind of indicated when he made the post it was from the devotional that she put together. It's called Devotional, I think, and it's the subtitle is The Selected Poems of Mary Oliver. So that's the book I got, even though the Redbird has a nicer, cooler looking cover. I figured maybe they picked some of the highlights because it said selected poems. So let's stop wasting time and get to the unboxing or unbagging of this book. I just received it from Amazon a few moments ago, and I set up my studio as quickly as I could to film this moment in time that will never happen again. Okay, enough of that. All right, no further ado, let's get to unboxing this. Unbagging. Whoa. Mary Oliver, New York Times bestseller, Devotions, The Selected Poems of Mary Oliver. Okay, so next let me randomly pick something to read. I'll try not to look anymore. I'll just randomly pick something, but that'll be next. We'll change the camera angle so it's not like this. All right, we're back. I should set a timer for 15 seconds so I have that much time just to find something to read so I don't overthink it. Hey Siri, set a timer for 15 seconds.
15 seconds, starting now.
There's one here called The Dipper, Owls and Other Fantasies. Honey Locust. Okay. On thy wondrous works I will meditate. Psalm 145. All day up and down the shore, the fine points of the waves keep on tapping whatever is there. Scatter of broken clams, empty jingles, old. Wow, speaking of old, my voice is giving out on me. I think this morning I was trying to sing Fall on You in the shower or bathtub, really. And yeah, there's something up with my voice. Let's try that again. On thy wondrous works I will meditate. It must be inspired by Psalm 145, but there's different points 1, 2, 3, 4, and it keeps going on. It's numbered that way. I'm just going to go with 1, and I think the fair use copyright law will hopefully protect me so I'm able to do this. I had a little concern about that, but I don't have works to this level, and I want to read. I always have for a while wanted to read something, so here you go. On thy wondrous works I will meditate. All day up and down the shore, the fine points of the waves keep on tapping whatever is there. Scatter of broken clams, empty jingles, old oyster shells, thick encapsulated, that held once the pale jewel of their bodies. Such sweet tongue and juice, and who do you think you are, sauntering along 5 feet up in the air, the ocean a blue fire around your ankles, the sun on your face, on your shoulders is its golden mouth whispering, so it seems, you. Maybe I can get away with one more. And then I want to actually go outside and find the one that I seen in a Facebook post. I want to see if I can find that in here and read that. But I want to get out of my stuffy studio when I do that. Okay, here's one called Flare. And it's from the chapter From the Leaf and the Cloud 2000. Flare. And I'm just going to read number 1. Welcome to the silly, comforting poem. It is not the sunrise, which is a red rinse, which is flaring all over the eastern sky. It is not the rain falling out of the purse of God. It is not the blue helmet of the sky afterward, or the trees, or the beetle burrowing into the earth. It is not the mockingbird who, in his own cadence, will go on sizzling and clapping from the branches of the catalpa that are thick with blossoms, that are billowing and shining, that are shaking in the wind. So truly this was spontaneous and random, me picking a poem because I couldn't even figure the pronunciation of some of those words, but that would probably be true anyway. But let us change the scene to outdoors. I'll grab a different microphone, probably a much cheaper one, but that'll be fine. And we will enjoy the poetry, maybe a little more. Who knows? Maybe you like it in my studio and the ambience in here, but I think Mother Nature has just a little more to offer, perhaps. All right, in all its glory, all her glory and wonder. Let's get to that next. But these kittens first. This is from the place where I am about to record the rest of this video. Except it's going to be outside, of course. What's poetry without kittens? All right, so I'm at a local nursery. I won't disclose the location, but it's pretty nice. Actually, my thought was to go to a park, but I went here to pet those kittens, and it never occurred to me, hey, they have a nice little pond or whatever this is behind me. I call it a stream. It's really nice. I thought I would read an excerpt from Mary Oliver's book, Devotions. I found what I was looking for. It was on page 112. Of the empire. We will be known as a culture that feared death and adored power, that tried to vanquish insecurity for the few and cared little for the penury of the many. We will be known as a culture that taught and rewarded the amassing of things, that spoke little, if at all, about the quality of life for people, other people, for dogs, for rivers. All the world, in our eyes, they will say, was a commodity, and they will say that this structure was held together politically, which it was, and they will say also that our politics was no more than the apparatus to accommodate the feelings of the heart, and that the heart in those days was small and hard and full of meanness. So I thought that was an amazing excerpt from this book, Mary Oliver, Devotions, the selected poems of Mary Oliver. Let's do a second take just in case. My voice can be okay for a few more moments. Of the empire. We will be known as a culture that feared death and adored power, that tried to vanquish insecurity for the few and cared little for the penury of the many. We will be known as a culture that taught and rewarded the amassing of things, that spoke little, if at all, about the quality of life for people, other people, for dogs, for rivers. All the world in our eyes, they will say, was a commodity. And they will say that this structure was held together politically, which it was. And they will say also that our politics was no more than an apparatus to accommodate the feelings of the heart. And that the heart in those days was small and hard and full of meanness. So I thought that was an amazing excerpt from her book, The Red Bird. Thanks for watching. If you found any value in this video or the types of content that I put out there, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, share. And thanks for doing so. Thanks for listening. And we will see you in the next video. Thank you.